Yo, what's poppin', YouTubers? East New York's finest, hosted by a very tired Mike. Was good. Well, today I didn't do much. I did wake up early. I had to bag and tag a lot of stuff for Eunice. Eunice should be on his way, coming here soon to pick up some toys, including that Fortress Maximus I picked up at the toy show this past Saturday. I was able to take off a couple of things that I needed for mine because mine is in way better condition. I still need some stuff. I still need some pieces to complete them, but I'm not gonna be paying $850 to fucking over $1,000 at a toy show. Every time I see them at a toy show, they're ridiculous. I did get it from a guy named Dan, that does shows as well, and he gave me a great price on it. And so what I paid him, the price he gave me, I think a year or so prior, he still held up that price. But that was I think that was his second or third one, but he still gave it to me for that same price. And then of course I paid under three for it at the show on Saturday. So I wound up being right at the mark. Of course, I still need some parts, but parts I need shouldn't be that complicated to find. But anyhow, Eunice is coming to pick up that along with the Street Fighter headquarters, the main piece, because I have one in the box. Outside of that, y'all, man, this is some stuff I acquired today. While I was at Red, White, and Blue, it was just a shitty day. It was a terrible morning. Hardly nobody was there. It was me, old man, or Guinea Owl. He's Italian, so we always crack jokes on each other. Then you had Rudy the Mouth, because he fucking loud as shit, and me. I got there after the two of them, obviously. Wasn't really much going on. I think I had like four items in my cart. I wound up putting two back. I was gonna buy the other two, but this kid, he answered quickly. It was him and his parents. They sold me some dope shit. They are having a moving sale, and ironic white family. Mother was very ambitious. She was trying to sell me every damn thing in the garage. They were cool though, man. Real cool white folks. And the father, he's a retired cop. Go figure. Him and his son both in great shape. The son like he could be in his teens, like late teens or early 20, but he's definitely a cock diesel kid, man. But if you see it in the garage, you can see why him and his father so jacked up. But yeah, man, I wound up getting, they wound up giving me like 4 bottles of alcohol for free, some vodka. There's 3 bottles right here. You got those 3 bottles, and the other bottle, I don't know. I think I left it in the truck. And I also wound up getting this. I'm gonna find something to use it for. This is a mirrored, it's like a stand, something similar to this that I have my Dr. Doom on. But I am gonna find something to put on this. It's not white, but it's kind of cool. So I am gonna find something to put on this. She only wanted $10 for this, so I paid 10 for it. It's on all 3 sides. It's kind of shaped like a diamond, really dope as hell. And yeah, so that's pretty cool. And oh shit, I was wondering where the other one was. That's why I put it. I thought I left it in the car. I think Isaiah brought it in here. It's back here. It was right back. It was behind here. That's why I couldn't see it. So yeah, those are all new. This is new too, and they offered it. I took it. Why not? Fuck it. I'll have somebody come here one day and drink. My daughter, she drinks. You know what I mean? And yeah, so I got this from them. And ironically, on the way meeting them, I was just going to walk right out of the door of Red, White, and Blue, but I did go to the boutique area, and they had a DSXL, a blue one. Didn't really like the condition of it. It wasn't in bad condition, but it wasn't in great condition either. And that, I think, was like 40 or 44, which is absurd. This was $44 by itself. I did take this. I took it. I was like, for $45, let me go with something. And right right on the counter, there was like a digital crappy looking camera and some kind of makeup looking thing. And this was right underneath both of them. And I did take this off already and clean it up. But this was actually on $30, a Game Boy Color. I see these going for like 60, $70 all day long on fucking whatnot. Now all of a sudden, when I was collecting GI Joes and buying GI Joes like crazy, these things are going for 25, $30. Now these are like 40 to 70 on whatnot. These are around 50 to 70 on whatnot. It's crazy. Like video gaming, like I just came. Well, if you saw a video before this, you would notice what I'm saying. A couple months ago when I went to Livingston Mall to Antique Collectibles and shit to Dave's shop, I was seeing a lot of video games, even box systems for like 100, 120, whatever. Now they're like $200 or $300. I'm like, God damn, video gaming gotten ridiculous lately. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, these were priced pretty cheap, and whenever I get a chance to get vintage video game systems, especially with the box, I'm gonna try to go for it. All I can say is I paid $170 for both of these. To me, it's high compared to what I'm normally used to paying. Cause like about 3 years ago, I sold off and traded most of my video game shit to Dave at the Antique Collectible Mall in Livingston Mall. That was back when Livingston Mall was still a decent mall. Like, it's disgusting. And if some people didn't like my Jewish comment, I don't give a flying fuck. I say what people are afraid to say, and I spit the truth. I mean, they are some of the most biggest racist people out there, but every time you say something, like basically by me saying what I'm saying, which is the truth, now I bet you I'm anti-Semitic. I can't be racist toward them because Jewish is a group of people from different parts of the world. They are not a race. People need to stop saying, oh, well, they're not a race of people. They're a group of individuals that happen to be into the Jewish religion, which makes them Jewish. Understand? They are not a fucking race of people. Like a lot of white racist people, they use the term Muslim as in all Middle Easterns that study the Quran. And, being Muslim is also a religion. It is not a race. You have different races of individuals that study the Quran and being Muslim. Like you got people with blonde hair and blue eyes from anywhere from I can't pronounce it, but anywhere from Europe all the way through all types of parts of South Africa and all over the damn desert, and basically all over, even a lot of people in Asia. So, people need to understand what the fuck they're saying when they say it, But anyhow, moving back to this and not ranting about religion or race or whatever the fuck. So yeah. So this was $44.99, basically $45. And remember how I told you guys, I would say between 8 to 9% plus of the chance whenever you have a video game system that has a game inside, it normally always works. Perfect example. Just Dance 4 was in there and it works. This does power on. It had corrosion. I had to clean it and use acetone and Q-tips and acetone and Q-tips. But I put new batteries in here and it does work. So it was definitely salvageable, excuse me. So $30 and $45. So basically $75 for both of these. And then again, these I paid $170 for them. Only because I've been looking a lot online and I've been looking, people want like fucking $50, $60 just for this same specific PlayStation box. Empty. No inserts, no nothing. I'm like, God damn, that's fucking ridiculous. And this, forget about it. It don't matter what condition the boxes are. These boxes are extremely expensive compared to where I was at over 3 years ago when I had all these boxed video game systems. It has gotten crazy. And it's funny because normally this time of the year, video gaming and toys are not up. Like toys and video gaming is not at its peak. It's at its lowest around this time of the year. But for some fucking reason, just because I'm into this shit. Like my plan was to stock up on a lot of this stuff and then resell it. I still may do that, but I wanted to get boxes and stuff so I can maximize my money. But because of this kid Skylar on whatnot, he made me, start getting more into saying fuck it. And now I'm at the crossroads on maybe I'll keep the stuff, maybe I won't. I have put some stuff aside for units and sold off some shit. And speaking of that, so this is basically everything. So we got 75 into this and 170 into that. So basically we got $245 into what you see on the table here, which is not bad considering that people want almost to up to 200 just for a GameCube in a box. It doesn't even have to have an insert. This has the manual, no other inserts. This has no inserts or manuals, but it's a PlayStation original in the box. So that makes a $50 to $60 system be worth about a one and a quarter, 140. And same for this. So this I got today from that kid Skylar. He's from Chesapeake, Virginia. Let me take off this. I know that area very well. Been there plenty of times. My youngest sister lives there. And whenever I see boxes from him, I get excited. So let's see why you guys think I get excited. He's basically my favorite video gamer on whatnot. He tries to give shit away for deals. He started everything off at $1 and it goes up. Unlike a lot of other individuals that are just out of their fucking mind on whatnot. Like, these guys are crazy. All right, so here is my packing slip. Let's see how many items. I don't know what my camera is doing. I think my phone has a bug or something in it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 items. And I got items anywhere from $7, $8, $9, $51, $80, $5, 7, 6, 16, 95, 30, 94, 64, 57, and 94. So and these are all region-free games as well. So we have AV Edition, which, what the hell that means. Final Star 2 Portable. Monster Hunter 3 Portable, or Monster Hunter Portable the third. Another Fantasy Star Portable 2. Wait. Oh, it's a different one. Okay. So there's two different versions of that. And if you guys hear background, sorry. I'm watching Gel. And we got 2 battery, should be another one, right? So we got 2 batteries here for the PSP 2000 and 3000. Okay, I know what this is. This is the Game Boy Player, which has gotten ridiculously expensive. It's gotten ridiculously expensive over years. Since the last time I've had one of these, this thing has gotten ridiculously expensive. Okay, I do remember these. These are the Japanese Super Game Boys also. Got 2 of these bad boys. This is heavy, so this might be video game related. Yep. So here we have a beautiful condition Japanese 3DSL, I think, is it? Or DSL, I don't know what it is. I never remember. Even when these things are real popular, I can never remember what's what. Let me take this off. Okay, wow. So it's a 3DS LL. That's what they call it in Japan. 3DS SL. Then we got here white. This is I think a DSi XL. DSi LL. And I think we got more because these are heavy. And I think this is also, is this a DS? This is also DSILL. Japanese one. He be having some dope ass video games stuff. And then of course the heavy hitters here. We got here PS Vita, that hot pink. Gotta be cleaned. And we got here another PS Vita, Metal Gear Solid. I don't know if this one is I'm not too sure if this is what do you call it? Well, yeah, it's definitely, I don't think it's a skin. Even if it is, it's nice. Metal Gear Solid PS Vita. Now you guys see why I spent so much. And then these ones here, you guys are gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga getting into this now. Well, you know what? I see people selling these things for like hundreds of dollars. So my philosophy now is if you can't beat them, join them. Because I'm doing the same thing with Pokemon cards now. Yes, now when I go to Target, I look for Pokemon cards now. And if I see any, I'll just pick them up. If they're like $20 or under, just to say fuck it. Just because I see, when I go to these shows, I'll be seeing people going crazy for some of these Pokemon shit. So now I'm gonna start getting into that also. Again, like I said, if you can't beat, oh shit, that would have been nasty. Like I said, if you can't beat them, join them, right? Sorry about that. Talking about that, and I dropped my fucking phone. So, let me show you guys these. So here we have a Grand Theft Auto 3 from Wada, a 9.6 PlayStation 2 Grand Theft Auto 3, sealed and graded, made in the USA, part of a set, the trilogy, US 2001 sealed, A double plus PS2. And then here we have here another one, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild for the Switch. Actually, ironically, the only game I actually liked for Zelda was for the Switch, and I actually beat that game. US 2017 sealed, A++, a 9.8. That's my $90-something right there. Those, and I think the Vitas. So yep, so that is what I got today as far as gaming. Let me take off these nasty ass stickers since I don't need them. And let me go and take this stuff downstairs. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, y'all. So yep, that's everything. So I'll give you guys a recap. You guys are ready? I don't need to give you another recap. I'm tired. That's everything I got today. Like I said, I got these from this nice family on Facebook Marketplace. Unfortunately for them, well, unfortunately for me, they don't have much of anything else because they're having a moving sale. I believe they're moving out of state, and they're trying to sell off everything in the house, which is smart. You sell off everything, take the have to have essentials, and then start over. That's the smartest thing to do. Me and my wife, well, we have plans. So starting next year, we're moving more south. Well, yeah. So we're going to most likely give this house to family that she has that's here from Haiti, and they're kind of struggling, but they work and they got decent jobs, but they're going from apartment to apartment. So we're going to see how that pans out. This is a legit 5-bedroom apartment. 5-bedroom house. So we might be moving somewhere with more rooms, so I can have at least a huge room or basement for all of my shit, and then we can still have guests. Because we can have guests stay over now, but somebody gonna have to compromise rooms and beds. But doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's our plan. That's something we're looking into. So keep that in mind. And I'll probably be around Live to See, hopefully this time next year. Maybe earlier than this time next year, but maybe next year. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. But we are looking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, you don't want to help family because family fuck you over, but then you have a lot of family that deserve the help. And I believe I have more video game stuff coming, and I think I have another silver GameCube coming that has a GameCube player. I don't remember if I got it from Skylar or somebody else, but I do have more video game shit coming. Yeah, so peace.